Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and let's talk about the PlayStation because apparently the PlayStation decided that they're going to go up in price in certain regions. So far, it's not the United States, but a lot of the European, Australia, and Asia, parts of Asia and Africa, and parts of Australia is going up because they said it's a supply issue, and it's also for the fact that they're having what they call it, um a recession of sources or something like that. But good thing is Xbox, PC, and Switch aren't changing their prices, so we're good on that. But they don't know what's going on with Sony because people talk to them asking them about that. But Sony's trying to figure out like, oh, we need no. The reason why you're doing it is because it's not enough of these copies being sold. I mean, not enough PlayStation 5s being sold. Japan gave up on the Sony PlayStation 5. I heard that they're supposed to be working on PlayStation 6, which I don't even know. Now they're demanding for all of PlayStation exclusive games to be on PC because everybody's going to PC, and now Xbox is being highly sold over the PlayStation in Japan, the home company. And they done shut down the studio here. I mean, over in Japan because they wanted to take their asses and move all the way over there to California and listen to those weirdos. Let me tell you something. I'm just gonna tell you something right now. Just because they have a large Western audience base, the problem with why Sony is starting to fall off the wagon with a lot of people is because of the censorship. Not only is it the censorship, you have all of these weirdos that are working in Sony that now wants to change everything about these games, want to make sure a lot of the games are female led, LGBT bullcrap on there. The female characters aren't allowed to be sexy. You got to de-breast them. You got to cover them up. All that nonsense. No. Nobody wants that. While Nintendo and Xbox and PC is giving people what they want. You get what I'm saying? Yes, it is great that a lot of Western audience do like PlayStation games, but it's the same thing that happened with the PSP. People wanted more games on the PSP, but Sony over here in America wasn't willing to wasn't willing to have the games just how they are. They wanted to be censored happy. That's why that product failed. That is why the PlayStation 5 is failing right now. Not only is there not enough of those PlayStation 5, you're starting to become censor happy with a lot of this stuff. And on top of that, the console itself is expensive for not a lot of games. The fact that people are still playing their PlayStation 4 over the PlayStation 5 is a problem. You can't get people to buy more consoles of the PlayStation 5 when you're going up more, because all it does is be like, shoot, you asking me to pay how much? Hell, I might as well invest into a gaming PC that I can get for less than $1,000, and it can do everything the PlayStation 5 can do and more. So honestly, that's what I'm starting to think about looking into too. At first, I was reluctant on the PC stuff because I kind of do enjoy my console games, but so far the only console game that I've been enjoying right now is the Switch and PlayStation 4. And the reason why, because there are a lot of PlayStation 4 games that are released that I haven't got a chance to play that I'm playing right now anyway, which is really cool. But it is what it is. And another thing too is that you're also starting to shut down servers for a lot of games as well too. That's another thing. That's but that's a problem with games in general. But that's a major problem with a lot of these games that Sony are producing, is that a lot of them have time exclusive stuff that's going on, just like Ubisoft got their issues too. So don't get me wrong, I'm not saying both of them are perfect, but right now Sony is looking like the bad guy. With Sony, the reason why Sony was outselling everyone is because they were willing to take the chance. They were willing to give the fans what they want. They were willing to not censor anything that people wanted. But nowadays they want to do that and then be confused like what's going on. And because you listen to weirdos who don't really know fans, they don't know fans. That's the problem with a lot of these companies. They think they know fans when they don't know fans. You're listening to people who never gave a damn about games, who don't play games, who always want games to be easy for them, or less offensive, or more female empowerment, more female led, more LGBT stuff in there, more diversity and inclusion. No, That stifles creativity. If people want to create a game, that's fine. If the people that are complaining about that stuff, if they want to go and create a game, if they want to hire somebody, that's fine. But you have to understand who your audience is, and that's been a problem with entertainment in general, and that's a problem with Sony right now. You have failed your audience, and your home audience, Japan, has let you go. That is a problem, that Japan has let you go because you're too stubborn to see the flaw in what you're doing right now. Do not try to please the Western audience. If you want to please the Western audience, make the games that Japan likes and import it over here without censoring a damn thing. Because there has been a lot of great games from the PlayStation 3 and a PSP that were not over here. Even the PlayStation 4 that was not over here. Because y'all wanted to censor that stuff, and you knew American fans were not going to be pleased with being censored. Nobody wants to be censored. All somebody's asking for is translate the game in English so we can play it like it is, and have English subtitles. That's it. You don't have to pay for voice dubbing anything at all. At all. We understand Japan. We're not stupid. People know that games are created in Japan first before they come over here. That's every damn video game at this point. Yeah, there are some there, besides Xbox, of course. But let's be honest, we know this stuff. We're not stupid. We're not born yesterday. So stop treating us like we're children. Give us the games that we want. Stop being censored happy. Stop trying to focus on the West Coast of the United States, because the West Coast of the United States don't know a damn thing about the rest of the world. And definitely not most of the United States itself. Do not listen to Portland. Do not listen to California, Silicon Valley. They live in a bubble, and they're not outside. They're not in the real world. They're not in New York City. No, you know what? Don't even listen to New York City, because maybe Staten Island. They're not in Staten Island. They're not in Chicago, and I'm talking about Chicago. They're not in the Midwest. They're not in Atlanta. They're not in New Orleans. So they're not in the heart of Texas. You get what I'm saying? You need that. You know what I mean? Those are the audience. That's the real world out there. Those are just examples of the real world that I'm giving you. But that's the real world. The crap that's up in Portland, the crap that's in California, that is not the real world. That is a figment of those folks' imagination. But get outside of those bubbles. You'll see the world is bigger and better than ever. And honestly, if I was running this company, all of the bull crap that we're trying to do, trying to give fans what we think they want, no, we're not doing that. We're going to give the fans what they want. If people want big-breasted titties, women, then let them have it. Let them have it. Put a rating on it. Make sure it's only for a mature audience only. That's it. Or ages 15 and up. It's okay. Guess what? Women with titties exist, especially big-breasted women. Most of the women around here have big breasts. That real world, that Hollywood stuff where most of the women are flat-chested, yeah, that's only in Hollywood. Go outside in the real world. Most women have titties, for God's sakes. The average is a B to a damn E cup, honestly, here. And I live in Georgia, so, I mean, titties everywhere. Titties and ass everywhere. And it's real. Most of them is real, okay? So stop with that covering up stuff. You know what I mean? Or stop trying to change what the culture of Japan to try to make it Americanized. No. If you want to change names to make it make sense, that's fine. That is fine. But stop trying to change the meaning of something that was meaningful in Japan or mean something to the character to try to Americanize it. We're not stupid. We know what it is. You get what I'm saying? And just make games that people want. People want the uncensored version of these games. People want the blood, the gore, and everything. And again, just like comic books, just like movies, most of your audience is what? Straight, male, and white. You can get mad all you want to. You can say that it's not, but it is. That is your target audience all the time. So for you to pretend like that is not your audience, your target audience when you're making this stuff, and I'm talking about in the United States when we're talking about making games for Westerns, you're talking about mostly United States. And again, most United States people who are playing video games are literally men. It's true. It's true. And most of them are straight. Because remember, y'all love saying, oh, those men who are basement dwellers. Yeah, those basement dwellers are the ones buying your damn consoles. Those basement dwellers are the one buying your games, spending multiple times or multiple money on all of the upgrades, the DLC, the extra content. So while you're talking bad about these so-called men that live in basements and stuff like that, if it wasn't for these basement dwellers, half of this stuff wouldn't even be out here. Yeah, those same basement dwellers are the ones who created Apple, Microsoft, Disney. Oh yeah. Yeah, you forgot about that. Yeah, you forgot about that. A lot of consoles got started in a basement or a garage. Why you sitting up there want to try to make fun of men? Why you over there trying to make fun of folks and say stuff? Yeah, you didn't want to think about that. Oh no, because that goes against your narrative, right? Oh, okay, right. That's what I thought. But Japan is giving up on the PlayStation. And what's going to happen is a lot of fans are going to start following suit too. Because what's going to happen is you're going to have to course correct. If you don't course correct, guess what? People are going to buy the Switch more. People are going to buy PC more. People are going to buy Xbox more. And the reason why you're going up on price is because you know you're not getting that many people. That's why you're doing it. You're not getting that many people. Because if you were, you wouldn't be purposely trying to spike up the PlayStation 5 price. Most people can't even find a PlayStation 5. I go into a store, I go into Walmart, Target, GameStop every day. You can't find not one PlayStation 5. But you can find plenty of PlayStation 5 games that are sitting there. You want to know why? Because most people can't afford them. They can't afford the consoles because the consoles aren't there. And then on top of that, the games are like $70 to $80. Have you lost your damn rabbit ass mind? No, something's going to give. Something has to give. And I can tell you one thing is that if the company's not going to give, guess what? The fans are going to give. You see what's happening right now. So stop playing with people. Stop playing these stupid games. Stop listening to people who don't have your best interests at heart. Listen to what some real gamers are saying. But it's pathetic that Japan, your home country, the place of origin, the birth of Sony, has given up on Sony itself because Sony decided that they want to be more Western and they want to listen to weirdos who don't know anything about video games in California. Most of them don't. But hey, let it be another Frost Curran event from G4. Oh yeah, where's G4 now, huh? Yeah, that's right. We stopped talking about them, haven't we? Make me the same for Sony. I have no mind for it. You already know. So it is what it is. I'll stick to the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3. You know, hell, I'm thinking about going back and getting me a PlayStation 2 and a PSP and getting games from there as well that I didn't get a chance to play. Might as well. I'd rather spend money on that than to spend money on a console that I can barely get for a company that's just going to censor it anyway. So it is what it is. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.